things about being an empty nester. I just retired about a year ago, and I was so worn out from traveling. I was really looking forward to it, and our kids are all grown. My youngest son is died.
He had the flu. He got sick on a Saturday and died the following Friday, and the next day he was diagnosed with the flu.
We were living away at that time, and I knew I needed to get Pam back closer to her family and for that support. And so we gradually started moving from Pennsylvania to Charlotte and finally got us here.
Toward the ends of our moves, as our children grew up, they were like, "Mom, are you going to put anything on the windows? Are you going to hang all those pictures? Can it look like somebody actually lives here?" As we knew this would be our forever home, or we hoped for it to be, we wanted to start out enjoying it.
All right, well, this list is we're going through it. Hola, Juan.
Hola.
How are you?
Doing well, how are you?
Good, good. We're gonna start with this mural today, right?
Yes.
So this is a surprise for the homeowner.
Oh.
Yes, so I'm really excited about this. He doesn't know that this particular mural is coming.
I kept looking for some help because I knew I needed it, and I clicked on several pictures and she was the designer in them, so it was Rosa. And so I said, well, I have to check her out. So when I went to look for this Rosa, I discovered she lived in my neighborhood. So I thought, well, this is meant to be. So I called her up and that started the ball rolling, and here we are now.
So we have a mural that's going from here to the end. These shelves come out, but they do have the brackets. So the brackets are already in place.
Okay.
You'll be able to cut around that, right?
That's not a problem.
Okay, all right. So that's the black and white hexagon that's going in here. Plomeros! Hola! How's it going? ¿Cómo vamos?
¿Todo bien?
¿Todo bien? You found? ¿Encontraron todo?
Sí. Bueno, estamos buscando el trim del shower.
Okay.
El trim del shower.
Okay, I will find that for you. So this one's the one with dogs at the beach. And it's gonna go from this corner to that corner. It was worth the 6 weeks we waited.
Oh my goodness, can you believe it?
Yeah. From a functional perspective, like when she's sitting here, you know, doors closed, she can be here where the holes, washing the dogs are not going anywhere. This is just perfection. This is how we do it, watch.
like this.
Wepa! I am Rosa Santiago Zimmerman. I am an interior designer and a general contractor. I am from Ponce, Puerto Rico, born and raised. And I've been in this area for about 25 years now. You know, growing up in an island is just, it's a different feel altogether. We just had so much fun. Just, you know, we got out when the sun rose and we came in when the sun set. And those were the rules. We hung out all over the neighborhood, hung out with our friends. I went to school and was always a leader in school. At the age of 16, my parents decided that it was in our best interest to move to the United States. I was moved to Florida, to Miami, and I cried for weeks. But at this moment, I am extremely grateful for that move.
Hey, Victoria.
Did you miss
Rosa,
me?
I did miss you like crazy.
I'm so sorry I'm late, but here I am.
That's all right. That's all right.
Just hands. All right, what do you have for me? It's been a crazy day, but I know
Yep.
you got lots for me,
All
so
right.
let me get on it.
Let's kind of work our way around. We'll go back over here and start in the corner back here where all
Yes,
the
that
AC stuff
corner. It's driving me crazy,
Yeah.
but yes.
is. Figure out how we're going to frame this out to be able to sheetrock everything.
Yes, so we need to discuss the way this wall's gonna work, how far out we're gonna go, are we gonna need to shrink the door? This is a hookah lounge / gym / music room / chill area. And so, as you can see, we're at the beginning stages of the project. We are right now creating that foundation to make sure that everything is working exactly the way that it needs to. So I was informed on Sunday
Yep.
that he would like to sit 4 people.
Like on a seat. Okay.
So I thought, what if we take these and turn them, flatten them? But I don't know how much that buys me to be able to. So if we lose this wall, I don't feel that bad. And I just wanted to know what you thought about it.
No, yeah, I understand, and I think it's just if we lose a little bit of space, it would be just probably the best.
And that's what he was just saying on the phone. Hey, if it's too much, don't worry about it. But
I thought you were going to say, let's make a 36-inch vanity and move the toilet over 2 feet and extend that 2 feet.
that's what I would want to do. I would not want to move this if we can avoid it, because I know our guys are not going to be happy if we have to move this. So where are we?
We can bring out the frame of the entryway in to 29 to 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can match whatever that is by bringing the wall out, so we don't have to bring the wall out as much.
That's a solution I can get on board with, because that's minimal work over there, that's minimal work over here, and nobody has to touch this, and we don't have to shrink the size. And 30 inches flanking cabinets is more than enough storage, because they're going all the way to the ceiling. This, we're gonna have to figure out what to do with this, okay? We have several options. One of the things we had to do was add this massive beam that is right in front of me. It's a 16-footer because we wanted the basement pretty much as open as possible.
We kind of came up with and wanted to bounce it off you is to leave this side of the beam exposed, but sheetrock from here back all the way down so we still see the beam.
Yay! What dances do I do? Show me your dances! I met Steven and we set up one of our first businesses, which was in the technology industry. We set up another business that was in the human resources industry.
We have been together for many, many years, having many different businesses.
And so when that was settled, I went ahead and I said to Steven, I said, okay, all that is settled financially, we are comfortable, we can eat. It's time to go back to school. There is no intention of not making it a business. I am a businesswoman first, and I have that business background. Why not go ahead and use it to then, create something else?
Rosa and I had the opportunity to have an internet security company back in the mid-90s into the 2000s. So trying to convince her to leave what she was doing and come back into my technology world really is not necessary. She was very instrumental in the success of that business, and I think it's fair for us to partner up and take her business and expand it into the next gen interior design business here for 2022.
That was my second calling, and it's interesting to me. You have a right brain and a left brain, and I have them both. I have the creative side and I have the analytical side. I think number one is Harold. We need to get cabinetry renderings to Harold with all the notes that we took today.
Okay.
So when do you think you can get those to him?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, so let's get those renderings over to him. Let's make sure they stay on the drive so that we know what's going on, and I'll copy Chance on them.
What started my career path with my mom was back in Montgomery, Alabama. She had a pottery studio, and I was about 6 or 7, and she would have me come in there when I wasn't at school, and I would help make paint selections and help clientele. So that really was just the start of working with our professional relationship.
Victoria's my me. She's got such drive. She's got such focus. Those lessons that I've taught her and that both Steven and I have taught her for years, which is there's no such thing as I can't. Go ahead and plan and then execute.
I started realizing like, wow, I'm actually really good at interior design. I'm really good at creating renderings. I have a very short attention span, so this business is great for me because projects are really quick and I'm on to the next.
My son, Peter, he's an actor and he's in the industry and he is a professional working actor, so that's important. One of the things that I instilled in both of my kids is go do what you love. If you do what you love, you don't work a day in your life.
Usually Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is full-on Rosa time. We are full clientele, full business. We're not talking about personal stuff unless something's going on and we feel like we need to take a 30-minute break to gossip about whoever or crack a joke or talk about what we're gonna eat for dinner that night because we live very close to each other.
Rosa and Victoria's relationship, both professional and personal, has come with not only struggles but also great accomplishments as well. Some of the things that I've noticed is that Victoria has been taking a lot of the great traits that Rosa has and using those in her own personal gain.
And at the end of the day, we both are wanting to grow our businesses. We are both wanting to make names for ourselves.
I talked to Rosa and we have our discussions about Victoria and trying to walk that fine line between daddy and husband, and also with the same thing with Victoria.
We have mommy and daughter time all the time, but we're very good about separating that and at least keeping it healthy if we're not separating it.
As a mom, I don't want her to make the mistakes that I had to make, that I had to learn on my own. Sometimes she listens, sometimes she doesn't. And at that point, then I say, hey, that's your choice. You want to fall down and scrape your knees? Then do you. Hey, honey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Listen, I'm here at the project and we need to find some high performance fabrics for this situation with the dogs. So can you pull some samples out so that when we come over tomorrow, we have some options? Everything needs to be high performance. Everything needs to be outdoors, some Krylon, something that actually can be used for wiping down, not having any issues with the drool. Hold on for 1 second. I think I am getting a ride on. Hi! Can I come for a ride? Yeah? All right. Hey, let me call you back. All right. Bye. Hi! Where's my moonshine? All right, just drive away. I love the fact that this tree right here is just like all by itself in the middle of this gorgeous patch. And then, is there water in that little creek? Oh, yeah. All decisions have been made by the client, so that's good to go. So the next thing that we need to work on is making sure that the construction project scope is created, so that we can get that over both to the project manager. And we need to go ahead and start ordering the tile that they've selected. We need to order all the wallpaper that they've selected. Have we selected paint colors throughout the house?
I do not believe so.
Okay, so we need to go ahead and get with them about selecting paint colors.
Okay.
And then tomorrow we're heading out to select all the fabrics and pieces of furniture.
Correct.
We need to make sure that we have our renderings with those measurements in hand so that we know the sizes that we're gonna need. So we need to make sure that Victoria knows that. As soon as I look at those renderings, and those renderings, if I approve them, then they'll go to the client. And then we'll need to sit down with the project manager and the GC to make sure that that's what we're proposing will work. All right, Mia, we are going to just go through our checklist of the project scope for the contractor. This wall is the wallpaper with the stripes. We've got the colors for the dining room, which is, I think, is Magic.
Black Magic.
Black Magic.
Yes.
In the kitchen, everything goes.
Alrighty.
This entire wall is leaving.
Yes.
So we're gonna open this concept into the family room.
Okay.
This is a tile that we're gonna bring as a splashback, and it's going to have the different contrasts of the same color. We're gonna get rid of this. There's gonna be zero chandeliers in here, zero pendants. We're going all can lighting throughout. So again, we'll work with the electrical. This cow here is really, really important to her. We don't get rid of that cow, and that it gets used in the wall, in the feature wall. What we were producing for this young lady was going to be above and beyond what she would have ever expected. The day of the design concept presentation came, and when I tell you that my expectations could not have been more wrong.
Yes, it's on camera. Appreciate you getting that.
Sure.
I'm gonna be so exposed.
I don't know that I want to do the project. And saying that out loud, that makes me so sad. I don't know that I want to do this project. I was so embarrassed today